Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 14th episode of the second season of Hoozuki no Reitetsu. Now, this is technically like the first episode of the second part of the second season, but, you know, that sounds pretty messy to say, so I'm just kind of labeling it as episode 14. Okay, that's kind of how I'm probably going to go forward. Anyway, yeah, I reacted to everything that came before this in the show, just in case somehow this became your first video of mine that you watched. So yeah, we are just continuing, right? So I imagine we'll get more of the Hoozuki no Reitetsu experience with this second part of the second season. But we should get a new opening. I would imagine we're gonna get a new opening, so that's something to look forward to. The second opening I thought was quite a bit better than the first opening, so it'd be crazy if they could keep that going and this one's even better than the second one. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't expect it to. It doesn't need to. But hopefully it's still good though. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. As long as it's still a good opening that makes me wanna sing along with it. If we can manage that, I'm happy. I mean, so yeah. I don't know. That's all I got to say. This has been not one of my best intros, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna go. Let's just go forward. 3, 2, 1, play. And right with the opening, it looks like. Okay, let's pay attention. Oh, yeah, already a really different tone. DDR. Still using King M as a bed, I see. Yeah, this is already very different than the other openings. They're like feeding each other. Wow, that's cute. I mean, not usually. It was different than usual feeding scenes I see in anime is what I was trying to say. Like just stuffing the other person's mouth, like aggressively. Oh, hello. Oh wow, that's cute. What? Okay, wow. They were wearing a different outfit. Okay, here we go. It's picking up a bit. Oh, who are you? Goku, Goku. The Goku. Oh, gee. Going through a nice stroll through hell, I see. Okay then. Oh yeah, that was definitely different than the other openings. I may have to let that one sit for a bit before I can get a good opinion on it. I definitely did not dislike it. Oh, you mean like the It's Me scam? Everyone taking notes. The subtitles are definitely a little bit too small. If I had to fix that in later reactions. Which I can fix that. That's something I can do. I'm tech savvy enough to do that. That's pretty cute. So I guess that's the one we have instead of the laying down one we got last time. Our transition thing. Yeah, people never stop dying. I'm sure Corona didn't help anything. Have fun, Hoozuki. A long line. Interviews, yeah, okay. Imagine a hell interview. Yeah, I would not want to do a interview in hell. That is just kind of terrifying. That is pretty startling. I would probably fail that interview. I could not keep it together. Not in front of that thing. I would like to handle the red light district. I would like to be a torturer, please. Is that okay? Oh, they're drying under the table. Please don't let them come to life. It's kind of surreal. Oh? Show me your weapon. Whip it out. Is it like a knife or... what the heck is that? How pleasant. Okay then. Took me a second. Took a second for that to sink in. But I guess that's what it takes. It certainly can be. It depends on the search. It depends on a lot. Oh, you are cute. You are hired. You're double hired. We really don't have enough of them. I do agree on that. It happens a lot. Bonsai is his hobby. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I noticed. Bonsai is cool. Okay, then. Okay. The expert over here. Some interesting looking dogs here. Just got his tongue dangling out. What a dog. Yeah, just act normally and everything will be fine. Summit-chan. I'd be okay with having a shark in hell. Of course, that's a question the buddy asks. Yeah, I got that impression too. I'm sure you love it. Yeah, maybe. That's a secret that you find out after you start working here. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, be careful. There's a lot going on screen right now. Well, some people have terrible memory, okay? There's not much I can do about that. Yes, sir, we wrote down all the notes, so we got this down. You can aspire for it. Becoming a senpai is a very, very cool thing, so you get excited. Yeah. Never trust the email you get from the rich Nigerian pimp prince. It won't end well. Onedayo. That's the scam. The fraud, whatever you want to call it. But it's a little bit different now. Yeah. Yeah, whatever, that's what it's called, yeah. And how did it go? That's a question. Like my son says Boku, then turns it and tanks up. Likely story. Nope. Yeah, it's a pretty simple way to prove that it's not legit. There's also that, yeah. That is true. We did get to meet the family last time. You can do that, yeah. Almost like a safe word. Oh. That works too. Just refuse to give your son money and it all works out. uh. Right. Probably. As another kind of scam. It's a lot of seed money. Not giving you my seed, old lady. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that. It's kind of terrifying. Really? That is a weird visual. Good job. She gives me a shoulder massage. Just watch me. It doesn't sound pleasant. Right. It's pretty despicable. Yeah, there's a lot of places for a lot of people, different types of people here. Oh, that does not sound good. Hey, a scarecrow with a hiragana face. You know, not to brag or anything, but I've been around the block for a bit. They're just so impressed right now. What a good senpai. That sound cut. Ouch. Damn. Savage. Well, we saw the kind of people that passed, so you never know. Oh, anniversary. Oh, free. Okay, that's a plan. And that looks pretty good, so... It's definitely... Tada, free. That's the magic word. Okay. That's a lot of food. Don't talk to me like I'm a baby. I don't do that to my cat, so... And my cat is not even my help to get fat. I actually read Holmes' homies there. Yeah, he's got the news. He's got the news. This is a big deal, guys. We gotta get on this. Good old Shido-senpai. It's worth it if it's free, though. Damn. Of course the meat. Hell's a dish. Do you like those things? I did not know that. I do now. I guess news is gonna continue to travel. Why not? I mean, that makes sense. Okay, let's see how this goes. Will anyone succeed and get it for free? I knew he was gonna say that. To watch the failure in action. That does sound like it would be worth checking out if you're a brave man. Oh god, the shrimp. There's just so much good food here. And I was already a little bit hungry before I started watching this, so... I said it like right before he did. I'm pretty much psychic. Settle down. Yeah. Definitely don't want to drink water if you want to maximize how much food you can shove into your mouth. Well, stomach, more to the point, but... Whew. Oh my lord. Ah, my mouth. If it wasn't watering before, it is now. Is that pudding? It's jiggling. Enticingly. Okay, I see how this is. Well, we each got our dishes. I like the dogs the most. Yeah, kind of becoming a chipmunk, a squirrel, whatever you call it. The one that puts nuts in our cheeks. Oh yeah, the feeding, yeah, from the opening, feeding each other aggressively. You know, because feeding each other usually is seen as a very, like, romantic, sweet, gentle thing, but not here. Not here. We just shove it in there. Did they? Or are they just taking a quick break? Ah, gotcha. Bold strategy. See if it pays off. Yeah, you can't exactly drink yours, can you? Hoozuki's already done. Get on his level. But you can't, can you? Yeah, what exactly was that? He ate the whole thing, still no clue what it is. Yeah, you got a lot of meat left. Might want to hurry up. Worry about yourself before you worry about others. So, oh geez. Well, he finished it, but he's also quite fat now. Even clean each other's mouths. That's actually pretty cute. Was it worth it, doggy? Jellied meat broth. It sounds incredibly unhealthy. Shark fin. Rare water. The rare water itself already sounds expensive. I almost want to try a bite of that jellied meat broth stuff. Glad you enjoyed your meal. You know, Tennant played a visual novel where two, like, sisters feed each other. And I quite enjoyed that scene. It's just so different than the one we got in this. It's just, I get such a kick out of that. Okay. You are something, Hoozuki. I just can't get over how good that looks. Like, holy shit, I would... Oh, ED. We got our ED. Already looks really cool. Almost looks like Persona 5, doesn't it? Just the art style. Oh, the last ED was great. It's not going to be better than that one. But it's trying. It is pretty cool. Like, better than Season 1's ED, for sure. Actually, not. I take that back. I'm not going to make any big claims yet. Some really beautiful visuals, though. Like that. Maki. And those abominations. One of them scary and Momotaro. Your beard's kind of on fire. Very menacing shot of Hoozuki. Definitely need one of those. Oh jeez, oh no. Enma. What did you do now? Oh, film appearance. What is a magical girl? That's a hard question to answer. I mean, it's a girl that's magical, but that doesn't really do it justice. A magical girl is a girl, and somehow she gets magic, usually by like a mascot character or something, and then she uses it to battle the forces of evil and protect her friends and her normal daily life. That is what a magical girl is. I'm just gonna let the credits roll. I'm not sure why. None of them are important. I'm sure there's no singer afterwards, but I'm doing it anyway. I guess because I just want to let the take a few extra seconds to absorb the episode, have it all digested by my mind. Okay, now it's completely over. Okay, that was the first 14th, depending on how you want to look at it, episode of Hoozuki no Reitetsu Season 2, Part 2. Yeah, so this episode, like I said, we got our new opening, which is pretty cool. Definitely a very different tone to it than our other one, which is very like, I don't know musical terms, but it's definitely more active. I really don't know any musical terms, but, you know, it was more upbeat. Is that the right word for it? You know? This was like kind of the opposite, right? It wasn't bad though. It definitely wasn't bad. But it's pretty good shots in it. Just I do appreciate them trying something new. I just don't really have too much to say about it, I don't think. So the episode itself, yeah, interviews, you know, because apparently Hell's just kind of like always understaffed, always dying. So yeah, we need more employees. So we conduct interviews. Just Hoozuki, Big Scary Cat, Kasha, the stripping hag, and our bunny friend, you know? So yeah, I'm sure they're all very qualified for this. And yeah, Hoozuki clearly has his own personal requirements of employees, and only he really knows about them. So, I mean, I do approve of the hiring the cute girl just because she's a cute girl, you know? Because Hell in this show doesn't have enough of those, so we need more. Does that like count as affirmative action or something? I don't know. But it's decided, so it's all good. And also animals. Apparently we hired new animals too. We got Shudo being all senpai-ish. You know, it would be cool if we had a shark employed, but how would they get around? Because there's no water. So like, maybe we couldn't do that too well. But yeah, a lot of aggressive note-taking and whatnot. And yeah, some people were better senpais than others. I think that's fair to say. We really got into scams a lot this episode. Because yeah, the you know, the Ore, you know, it's me kind of scam. That's one I have heard before in anime referenced in a few times, so I am familiar with it. I mean, basically the gist of it is you call someone and you're all panicky. You just say, it's me. You don't give any specific information, you know, because you don't know what their child's name is. You just say, hey, I'm in trouble. I need money. Just send it to me, okay? You know, it's a fairly well-known scam in Japan. I don't know if it's still a big thing or not, but I know it was at some point. So it was referenced here. And I'm always happy when there's something that's referenced in the show that I actually am somewhat familiar with. That's always a good thing, because it's a rare thing, right? So that was cool. I do like how we kind of showed kind of like the past version of a similar concept, you know? And freaking like a cop with a cell phone. Like, there was some weird stuff in this episode. Also, we apparently had like an eating competition thing, you know? The classic, if you finish this huge amount of food, you get it for free. That sort of thing, which isn't really done much in real life, I don't think, just because it's a terrible idea, you know? Unless you limit it to like one person one time, you know, so you're only allowed to win it once. Unless you do that, it's a terrible idea, because, you know, somebody who's just like a professional leader will come to your establishment all the time and, you know, eat away all your profits, so not the best idea, really, but... Yeah, that big old pile of meat just looked absolutely delicious. Seeing two Zashiki Warashi twins aggressively feeding each other was quite the experience, you know? And then just like wiping each other's mouths clean. It was adorable. I liked it. Even the aggressive feeding was kind of adorable in its own way. But man, whatever Hoozuki was eating was definitely interesting. That's for sure. But yeah, just the Zashiki Warashi just guzzling down like it's a beverage. So yeah, it was a fun scene. Not too much to say about it, but it was fun. And the ED, I like the ED. You know, I'm having trouble ranking the ED amongst the other two EDs because I really love the second ED. And the first ED was pretty cool too, but I also like this one, so I'm not sure where I would rank it. I really like the visuals though. It's definitely not going to beat the second ED for me, that's for sure. I like the second ED too much. But it's up there, it's comparable for sure. And the opening is just too different than the other two for me to easily come up with an opinion on it relative to them. But I did like it too. I did like it. It definitely wasn't like a disappointment or anything. It took a little bit of time for me to like recover from the initial surprise of how different it was, if that makes sense. But there was definitely some good stuff in it for sure. I mean, I'll see it at least like 11 or so more times, right? So, you know, I'll be able to fully digest it by then. And of course, our freaky fish plants are still prevalent in the show. Like, they weren't the focus of any scene, but they're always just kind of in the background. They're still around, right? So that's never going to change, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, solid episode. We're starting up the new core, and not a bad start. We're getting new employees, getting some new faces, so we'll see what happens in the future. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.